And they're going to give him life in prison. Life, that's right. And it's just like those four young men that went to prison here in Nevada. They jumped in that day. They probably was an accident. When the aggressor is the one that loses his life, what are we saying? This is America, and it's always been that way. There's no freedom. There is no accountability. There is no equal access. There is just you and me, and whatever you're willing to put in, you're going to get out. I promise you. So if you sow in them seeds, well, you're going to reap that harvest. The harvest is coming. But what does the harvest look like for you? Well, for Black people who live here in Vegas, who don't get to go to their home school because their home school is designated as a magnet school, they're gonna put your child on the bus and bus them somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you don't understand. All resources are not divided equally here, and it matters what you know or who you know. What I say, failure in America is an option for a group of people who choose to stay home, who said, oh, are you talking about voting? Girl, get out of here with that voting shit. I don't do it. And I'm saying, well, you are you talking about paying them goddamn taxes? Because you pay every April, you paying them taxes. But when they just steal your life, when your life is so irrelevant, when you are so irrelevant that whatever you say just doesn't matter, but it makes a difference. It makes a difference if they hear you. So we have to be heard. This year, this election, we have to be heard because they're rounding our children up because our children are ignorant, because they have kept them away from all resources. It's like they harvested them. They put them in behavior programs and then they harvested them out. Then they're all, once the behavior is already created, then the behavior is there for life. Life, liberty, and what? There is no justice in America. There is just us. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. But you better understand, when you refuse to comply, what happens to you if you be black like me? Well, they not like us. And then we have all these mixed race people who just don't even know who they are. And I'm saying, do you really think that I need to go through the life of somebody who has benefit because they're Filipino and black, or because they're Puerto Rican and black, or because, hey, they something and black. And their black folks just ain't got shit, not nothing coming. What did we got coming? I mean, I'm grateful that my mother made a way for me, but oh Lord, if she had not made a way, I would not have had no way. So, yep, that's right. She left me her retirement. And you know what? They gave me lifetime medical on an open workers' comp case in the state of California that wasn't valued as shit. Meaning that they didn't go back and check the people that were employed. No. They were able to lie and say whatever they wanted to say. And I'm saying, when you have all these government fucking officials in your business, you ain't getting shit. I didn't get nothing, not one dime from Los Rios Community College. I didn't get one dime. Yet they gave me an open medical for life. It was an open medical that didn't mean anything. And now I'm realizing just how empty it was because they closed it. Kaiser closed it, but Kaiser was in on the fraud. I mean, Kaiser was the reason they got the closed case. You understand what I'm saying? Kaiser Permanente, where they thrive and you don't. Where thriving is critical. Well, my children thrived simply because I made sure that Kaiser did the job. Soup for everyone. That's right, because it is soup for everyone. It's everybody gets a piece of the pie. Here in Nevada, you better understand the one thing I'm gonna say is free lunch is for everyone. And everybody gets a free lunch. Until the free lunch kind of ran out. Hello, and welcome. And I'm saying, here in Nevada, where all people were getting free lunch and then all of a sudden the free lunches went away. Well, what do you think we should say? Because there's not enough for everyone. There's not enough for anyone. And so people have to stand and work together and try to figure this out. Because I mean, every time, look, when the golden tennis shoes come out and Trump has his Bible and Trump is selling everything, and it's your first time and you're riding along with the rest of those people and you're getting in on the early trades and stuff, but you don't even understand what you're doing. You're moving the needle. But when the black people have to come here and well, everybody now is on the Harvard turnout. Everybody's out there and they're controlling the wealth. They've always controlled the wealth. You understand that? Michael Jackson, I mean, come on now. What was he doing? And they have people go through this process of becoming attorneys and lawyers and doctors and all of these things. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter. No, because if you're still not advocating for yourself and your children, you're not getting shit. It's not coming your way. What is failure? What is the value of a letter graded F? What is a certificate of completion? Boo. Hey, you just signed that piece of paper. You don't have to come back. But guess what? While you're not coming back, nobody has to pay attention to you either. You'll be trying to make it forever. It's so important to get the high school diploma, to go through that process. It's urgent, but it doesn't mean shit. Because if you didn't get it, that's on you. Oh, you didn't get a diploma? Oh, well, some states ain't going to do nothing. They're not going to help you do anything. And because you didn't get a high school diploma, you don't qualify for a lot of things. It's just don't coming your way. Well, it's kind of like, if you get the high school diploma, you're prepared to go into the system and take the test and all that other stuff. What can I say? I'm so sick and tired of what's supposed to happen that doesn't happen. At the age of 3 years old, all children should be assessed to determine if they can articulate the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But if you can't say that, it's a problem. And when you can't articulate the King's English, well, they put you in early start. Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome. But not everybody gets in the early start. Do you realize they're denying people to get an early start until the age of 9? What the fuck are you gonna do at 9 years old? Anybody, join. Hey, I'm 9 now. I'm ready to go to school. No, it don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. And I'm saying these are things, so many things people get paid for. Our system is established by people getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Early head start, preschool. And then they have all these preschool programs where people just come together and they say, oh, Jenny, let's do this. And they do it. And that makes a difference. But if you ain't with Jenny, then you ain't getting anything. And that's just real. So many people learn to work together, and so many people chose not to work together. And when you're not working together, what should I say? Is it your fault? I don't know anymore. I have fought my whole life for my own personal advocacy, thinking that, hey, one day, because it's in my medical records that you have RA. What is RA? Well, they knew, they had to have known. They gave it to me. And I'm saying, but when my life was put at this danger and risk, and I'm saying, and then they all came together around the table and then gave me one thing when I qualified for another. And then I applied and appealed, and none of that, none of that helped. None of that helped me at all, simply because they stopped providing services to me. And I'm just saying, seriously? So they get to do whatever they do. And I'm just an employee with no rights, right? No human rights, anyway. Well, it's not over until the fat lady is singing, and the fat lady hasn't sung yet. So the fat lady will be singing and she'll be singing until whenever. That's right. So if your children, all my kids graduated from high school, what should I say about that? Because there's so many kids over there in the juvenile facility. They ain't getting no education. What's happening with them? Oh, they were found guilty of violating their Title II or Title III right. It doesn't really matter because they don't have any rights if they're locked up. And then when they're trying to go through a program and the right people are not working in the program, and I'm saying, how do you get past that? You don't. So here we are living in America, and you're going to be understanding very soon between the haves and the have-nots. And if you have, well, then goddamn, keep on going on. But if you have not, it's going to be up to you to figure this shit out. And you'll have to figure it out very quickly because still have eyes. And from the bottom to the top just doesn't happen without you. We all have to participate in this system. It's called oversight. So until you guys understand, like, subscribe, and follow my podcast. This, rudest talking animal. I don't want to do the. I don't play the games, but some people do. Some people need to play the game. Thank you. You play the game. No. All right. I'm not gonna play any games, and so I'm gonna go over there on Fanbase. Fanbase is Isaac Hayes the third. He just created a program. It's an app just like this one, but you can make some nickels, dimes, and pennies over there too. And maybe more pennies than nickels and dimes. But you can get in and listen to the conversations, and they're kind of broken, but you get to understand from the bottom to the top where we are in 2026. Well, y'all have a blessed day. I'm ending my life.